Yo, what is up guys, MrPantaloons here with a Opera Omnia video. Today I wanted to make a quick support unit guide. So the game doesn't really tell you all that you need to know about setting up your support. The thing is, the character you are using when playing the game is actually different from your support character. And the updates you are making on your character do not carry over to your support character. This is very important to remember. Basically, you have to manually set up your support character to make sure that they have the right gear and passives. There are quite a few players who don't know about this, or they simply forget to update their support unit. And what happens is, players will not follow them because their support unit is lacking the right gear or their passives aren't applied, and so on. It's pretty sad to see players without updated support units. So let me go ahead and show you my Titus, who is also my support unit. You can see what gear he has and which passives I use on him on this screen right here. You can see that we use Brotherhood, we got his 5-star armor, you can see his stats over here. And we can go ahead and see the list of passives that I use on him. As you can see, I'm not using charged quick hit right now because we don't need it, and we also aren't using a couple of these defense nodes. So now let me show you my Titus on my support passives, or my support unit, because what I use on my support Titus is actually different from what I use when playing Titus. We can go ahead and click on this thing right here. So to change your support, you have to go to the home screen right here, and then you gotta click on this gear icon, go to user data, and then you can see your support right here. You can click on the support to update him, or you can change the support to someone else if you want to. But for now, we are going to go ahead and update Titus. So here is my support Titus, and as you can see, he's still using the same Brotherhood and Rainbow Shield, but he actually has only 5 slash combos. And this is because, so let's go to the passives here. As you can see, we are not using charge slash. So we don't use this charge slash because the support character only lasts for 5 turns, right? So that's not going to be very useful. We're not using charge quick hit, obviously, because that also is not useful, and we are using the defense nodes right here. Now this also applies to someone like Cloud, for instance. You don't need to have that 6th cross slash on your support Cloud. It's just not going to do anything because it only lasts for 5 turns, right? So ideally you don't want passives that add more than 5 skill to your support. They're just a waste, and you can use that CP for other useful passives. Also, another trick I used to do, but now with 5-star armor, it's not that relevant anymore. But what I would do in the past is I would use Cloud's armor on my Vaughn support because it was better than what I was using when playing Vaughn. That way my friends could use a better Vaughn and my Cloud would still have his armor for me to use. Because again, what I'm using on my support does not affect the characters that I'm playing, so I can still use pretty much anything on my Titus, and when I go to play the game, it won't affect me at all. So that's about it when it comes to support characters. Some of the best support characters right now are Vaughn, Cloud, and of course Titus, the man of the hour, especially with his Brotherhood. Now, to give just a few tips regarding followers. So to go to your followers, you have to click this button right here, the 3 swords right next to your name and your guild count. So let's go ahead and click on that, and we can see we got the friends tab here. We can see all of our friends sorted by their login time. So if you go to the final page, you can weed out inactive friends. Now on the second tab we can see the people who we're following, and on the third tab we can see who is following us. Now we can also tap and hold on someone. Let's try Dissidia right here, and we can see their support character, we can see their stats, and we can even inspect their passives if we click details here. So we can see all the passives that they're running. They have 100 CP used up, so they might still want to update, but for now they have a pretty good support unit. And if we like what we see, we can follow them back. And let's see, let's just go ahead and click follow, and boom, now we're friends. That is really simple, right? and we can use each other's support for 5 turns, right? Because that's the most important thing. As you can see, it's really nice and easy, and that's about it in a nutshell. Now, there are some improvements that we could use, such as more filters for our friends list. One of my main complaints is I really want the search button to invite friends for co-op. We can search someone to follow them, which is nice from this button right here. But why can't we search them when we want to invite them for co-op? We have to instead manually go and look through the entire list to find our friend, which can be tedious, especially with no way to redo the same party. Every single time we have to do the invites, and that just really annoys me sometimes. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope players will learn more about how to optimize their support units, and then we can all be friends and win the video game. We are going to be playing Opera Omnia every day at 7 PM GMT on twitch.tv/MrPantaloons. That is twitch.tv/MrPantaloons. So feel free to drop by and say hi. But that is it for this video, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good one and take care.